Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I'm here. And it is New Year's Eve. Last night we put up the. Wait, I think it was early this morning. I don't know. We put up this thing. I don't remember when, but it's fun. It's cool. I have my little headband on. Yeah, so it's New Year's Eve. Surprisingly, I see Dream Cartographer is already here. Heyo! Um, Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I have been working on the Christmas special, an intern for Christmas, and now that that is complete, and I fixed the error, um, I believe that I should be good to try to go ahead and finish WorldEmber. And I kept saying, we have time, we have time. And I said, stop saying that. Because by the time I keep saying that, then we're not going to have time anymore, which is true. So now that we literally have 2 days, today and tomorrow, we literally have to do 1,000 words each day at least, so that we can actually achieve the goal. We have 2,000 words left to do. And yeah, so we are going to try to complete that. We might not do all 2,000 today, but we will try to do 2,000 between today and tomorrow at least. Let me get the progress up here. So this is what my progress report so far. It says that we have 8,028 words, which means we just need a little over 2,000 words to get the 10,000 point. So yeah, we will try to do that. Once again, we're working on a murder mystery, One Night at Nellendale Mansion, and that is how we are trying to get the words. I was worried about spoilers. That was the problem. But the thing is, it's okay. We don't have to worry about spoilers. It's time to stop worrying about spoilers and start getting the words down. So I have this map pan here that I will show for you guys, just in case if you guys, don't want to see spoilers, or if I don't want you to see spoilers. This is, once again, the Nellendale Mansion where the murder mystery takes place. Let's get some music going. Let's see. This is quite slow. Time to build like the wind. It sure is. So I really don't think that we should have this music so slow. We need some cool pump music that will help us build like the wind. So I'm cutting that off, and I'm going to try to find a better. Alright, hopefully. I don't want to get any copyright infringement. That's the thing. Why is it doing that? No, that's so slow. Ah, sorry. Let's try this. Alright, that's just totally not working. I will try to work on something and be able to have it to go, tomorrow. The last stream of 2020 2 will be tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. I might stream in the evening. I don't want to say that because I really think that it's going to be too busy for me and I'm probably not going to be able to, but it's okay. I will try to get my January schedule together so that we can stream again in January and celebrate the new year. I know, we can just play the Christmas music. Hello, Wordy. Sorry for being late, says Sudian. You're not late. It's okay. It's great. You're good. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to just quickly try to... I don't know if this is even working or not. Okay, I'm going to play this music in the background instead, which is just the music that I composed for the Christmas special. Because at least it's some kind of, you know, fast-paced thing. If the music is too loud, please let me know. Yes, my hat decorations. I do have the little shiny mirror ball head band there. And we have the mirror ball back here. So we are ringing in the new year soon. Do remember there's still wisps to be redeemed in the chat if you would like to hijack the stream. It's a bit loud. Okay, great. I will turn that down. Hopefully that's better. If it's not, let me know. There we go. Hopefully that's good, and hopefully it's not too low. If it's too low, please let me know that as well, because unfortunately I'm not able to hear it exactly as you're able to hear it, so I do depend on you guys to tell me if something's wrong. Yes, very futuristic or sci-fi. It does look quite futuristic and sci-fi. Yeah, so I tried to do that. You can still redeem wisps in the chat and hijack the stream. You did not realize that I also composed? Yes. I am called Jill of all trades. I do too much and I don't have enough time to do anything. But I try. Let's see. Yes, Handsome Co has put my website in the chat. Follow me everywhere if you'd like, and you can also check out my website and see all of the stuff that I do. I need to update my website soon. I actually made the website as well. So yeah, I do a lot of stuff. Please do let me know if the music is still not good. But yeah, I think it's okay for now. But if it's not, let me know. We are also still in super fun party streams, so do remember that you are able to hijack the stream, redeem wisps, do all sorts of fun stuff. You still have presents that I can open. You still have different gifts that you can give the chat and stuff like that, different festive modes, surprise, and all that stuff is still redeemable for the end, until the end of the year. So that's technically tomorrow. In January, I'll probably have new things, and the Super Fun Party stream items will probably cost more to redeem. But once again, it's not your money, it's just the wisps that you earn when you watch the stream, when you raid with me, when you know, chat, follow, and subscribe. They're automatic things that are added to you. But yeah, without further ado, we are getting into WorldEmber, because WorldEmber is almost over, and I still have 2,000 words to, at least 2,000 words to put down into the paper, or page, or website, or whatever you say. I still do have that. So we need to get to it. I'm going to start. I have my keyboard here for nice sounds, and we are just going to type, and see what we can get done. Feel free to let me know any, you know, New Year's plans that you have. What are you doing? Do you have any New Year's Eve plans? Do you have any things that you're aspiring to do in the new year? Of course, I'm not one to make resolutions or promises, but, you know, I do even have something you can redeem in the chat, the wisps, to request that I do something for the new year. So if you would like to request that, I don't guarantee that I will do it or not, but feel free to use the wisps to request that I do something in the new year. Also, feel free to just tell me about your day. Tell me about what's going on and what you are working on and what your plans are. And, you know, feel free to keep chatting. So right now we're just going to chill out to the music while we are typing for WorldEmber. If you're unfamiliar with WorldEmber, it is basically just a world building challenge hosted by WorldEmber, where you have to write 10,000 words of world building in the month of December. Clearly the month of December is almost over. So if you're starting now, you're going to have to write 10,000 words in one day, which I highly discourage. Please do not burn yourself out. So if you didn't do it this year, it's okay. There's probably going to be more challenges coming in January from WorldEmber, but if you would like to check it out, feel free to check that link out in the chat that I just posted. There's so many entries, so many competitors. I love to see all the activity here. I will show you over here. So this is the WorldEmber homepage and all these stats. Look at these stats. 45,965 entries. We have 8,605 competitors. That's over one competitor for every word that I wrote. That's amazing. Then we have, you know, the countdown clock, of course. This is counting down to when WorldEmber ends. So that is going to be, I think, is it noon? Anvil time, and they're in Europe, so I believe that that is probably GMT, maybe. I'm not sure, but I think it's noon GMT, or either like, I'll do the math. I'm not doing the math right now. 1 day and 6 hours. 6 hours from now. Yes, 6 hours from now is, right now it's 7 a.m. Eastern time. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, so it's 1 p.m. It's really gonna be like, oh, never mind, 2 p.m. because it's 6 hours and 42 minutes. So it'll be 2 p.m. For me, which I know that I am 5 hours behind, you know, GMT, I think. So I think that that is going to be like 7 p.m. For them. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing math correctly. If you know it, please let me know. But yeah, anyways, it's counting down until 2 p.m. on a New Year's Day. That's what we're counting down to. For my time, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, that clock is just counting down. It's really cool. But that does remind me, I need to start typing words. There's so many likes on here. There's so many special categories I did not submit. Oh, you know what I should work on? Because guess what? I wanted to work on, last WorldEmber, I made an article called Someone's Car, which I wanted to talk about Car. Car is a fun character, and she's actually, you would think she's not a character, but she is. So kind of like, you know, if you're familiar with Knight Rider or whatever, talking cars that kind of have their own personality and stuff like that. But CAR actually stands for something. It stands for Computerized Alert Relay System. So the Will-O-Wisp makes cars, which are computerized alert relay systems. At first they were just to convey messages, like just to convey regular messages through vehicles. But as time went on, you know, they started trying to make them into personalities, like kind of like how some of these automated assistants that we have now have personalities, like Alexa and stuff like that. Those AI systems that, you know, respond to you, they make jokes and stuff like that. So, of course, that was so sci-fi back in the day when they made stuff like Knight Rider and stuff like that. But now it's kind of a reality. So, yeah, that's basically what Will-O-Wisp was doing. And I thought, hey, CAR is only one of these vehicles that are equipped with computerized alert relay system. So I didn't write the article about the actual technology of computerized alert relay systems. So I actually made the stub article and linked it. And yes, I want to work on that because I didn't put anything into it. And the things that I'm telling you, I'll just basically put in here. And I feel like that will help me get words for WorldEmber. Yes, so we can edit that. And excuse me. You know, because since the murder mystery is spoilers, I know that I can work on this while you guys are looking. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm doing, any you know, articles that I'm writing and stuff like that, feel free to put them in the chat as well. I'm just going to sit back and start typing about cars, aka computerized alert relay systems. You know, this is the problem with, I thought that oh yeah, there we go. Alright, Dream Cartographer said, I was wondering just last night how someone managed to get one of these on his first day of training. Or was it a present for becoming an elite agent? Okay, so, excuse me. I don't know what's wrong with my throat right now. Where is it? I'm gonna search for someone's car so I can see what it says. Because this is the fun thing about world building and WorldEmber, because even though I'm the author, sometimes there's a lot of details to keep track of. And it's great to be able to go and look at your own articles and figure stuff out. Sorry, my throat is being weird. Yeah, so let's see. It says he has owned a sleek black 5-seat car since the day he first started at WorldEmber. Yes. So basically, I guess it wasn't a gift for becoming an elite agent, which seems likely. But the problem with that is, obviously, he had it since the first day. So, this is slight spoilers, but it's not too bad spoilers. It's just, I'm not going to go into too much detail, so you know, you don't have to worry about spoilers. But when he was first assigned to Will-O-Wisp, they were surprised at how, you know, knowledgeable he was and how mysterious and alluring he was, even though he didn't know anything about, you know, Will-O-Wisp or spies. He wasn't trying to be a spy before. For those of you who know about Troubled Beginnings, you've heard the first chapter, which I told you. People say don't call it chapter because it's way longer than a chapter. It's a whole hour long. So this, yeah, by the way, chapter 2 or part 2, as I will probably call it, is coming, scheduled to come out soon. Hopefully it will. You will not learn more about his first days at Will-O-Wisp in chapter 2, but chapter 3 will bring that. So this is mild spoilers for that, but it's not really spoilers, so you don't have to worry about plugging your ears or turning off the stream. It's okay. Basically, when he was first, you know, recruited, I won't tell you necessarily the exact circumstances in which he was recruited, but they kind of evaluated him, and they thought he seemed very unique. So they were basically telling him all the stuff that he could have, you know, as a new agent. And car was one of them, but he didn't really drive in car immediately. He did not, like, go on a mission with car immediately. But it was told to him that that was his, and he would be able to, you know, drive it soon. But he would need to also pass driving class to be able to drive car. So yeah, he was given it on the first day of being an agent, period, from being recruited. But he was not like instantly in the car driving around doing stuff. You will still say, why would they just give it to some random guy they just recruited? Well, that is something for the book to reveal more of, because I don't want to give you too many spoilers. But as you know, he's weird, he's unique, and people are very captivated by him, I guess I could say. Sudian is lurking. Thank you for lurking. God bless and much success with whatever you're working on right now. Thanks for sticking around, but if you do have to leave, feel free to do so. I should get a thing. I should program Handsome Co-host to say something when people lurk and stuff like that. This is something that, I hit the spoiler button again, lol, says Dream Cartographer. It's okay! It's great. Like, the good thing about it is, even if I tell you some stuff, I know people are still gonna want to read it. They're still going to want to know the full context, so I'm not worried about that. It's totally fine. I just know some people don't like spoilers, because they're like, no, wait, don't tell me, no. So I'm just warning the people who don't want to hear it, but it's totally fine for you to ask that. If it's something too off limits, I will just say, no. No comment. But yeah, that's something I need to do in the new year. I'm going to add some new features to Handsome Co-host. Let me see if I can redeem my own stream. New Year's plans. I will say... Alright, I redeemed my own New Year's plans, and I'm telling myself a suggestion to upgrade Handsome Co-host's interface. Hopefully that actually happens. Yeah. I don't like spoilers either. Haha, says Dream Cartographer. Yeah, sorry. Well, hopefully that wasn't too much of a bad spoiler for you, but yeah, it's not too much of a spoiler. I try not to say too much, but I kind of just yeah, you were right. How did he get car on the first day? Well, the short answer is it's kind of a spoiler. The regular answer is, the long answer is kind of a spoiler. The short answer is cool. Yeah, he just did. Okay, because he's cool. That one was fine. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you didn't get it ruined. But yeah, we are just thinking about this. Oh, we can make this published, because if it's a draft, plus I already know too much. Yes. So yes, you are very keen when it comes to different things in the world, and you have a lot of cool theories, and then you're like, wait, should I say this, because I think it might be true and I don't want spoilers. But yes, that's great. Hopefully part 2 will come out very soon. I'm thinking January, February, maybe. I can't guarantee anything though. Hopefully January, February. Josiah Source is here. Hello. Thank you for joining, Josiah Source. How are you? Oh, Josiah Source has redeemed. Co-host, do something. Co-host, do something. You have to do something, co-host. What are you gonna do? Let's see what he'll do. Yeah, so, let's see if this, article is good. It's not very long, but it's okay. Alright, let's see if co-host can just do a random thing. Random! Did you know that the average person gets confused at the mention of Wig's high flux defrazinator? Very interesting, co-host. Thank you for the random fact. That is weird. Okay. I wonder, if you did get confused at the mention of Wig's high flux defrazinator, I guess that means you're an average person. Or that means that co-host is wrong. Oh, it's Vito Zito. What? Says Dream Cartographer. Hi, I'm dropping in again. Hello, Vito. How are you guys? Yeah. So I guess the average person does get confused at the mention of Wig's high flux defracinator. Satrium says 07. I did not see that at first. What does that mean? I'm sorry. Maybe that was just an accident. I don't know. Satrium is here. Wait, Satrium is here. Not Sudian, Satrium. Hello, Satrium. Thank you so much for joining. I'm not sure what 07 means, but yeah, thank you for joining. Vito says, I'm doing all right. Cool. I'm so glad. It's New Year's Eve, guys. Yeah, let me know of any plans you're doing, anything you're working on, stuff like that. But hello, Satrium. I didn't see you there at first, but thank you for joining. We are just doing some WorldEmber. I am doing some of it in the open so you guys can read it, but some of it is spoilers, so I am just going behind the curtain to work on my murder mystery. But yeah, I was doing this about computerized alert relay systems, which is cars that Will-O-Wisp create, and they kind of have their own personality. At first they were generic, but now they are not. Let's see how many words that got me. Well, not too many, but it's good. Oh, 07 is a salute. Oh, okay. Hello, thank you for that. I appreciate that knowledge, Dream Cartographer. I was not sure what that meant. Oh, I get it. It's like an emoji. It's like a 0, the little O is a head, and then the 7 is doing this. Okay, I get it. Well, good morning, or happy time zone to you as well, Satrium. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I didn't understand. At first, I've seen the people put the little O and then put the slash, like they're waving. I've seen that, but I have not seen 7. Now I understand. Thank you. Well, the average person is confused by Wig's high flux defracinator. I am confused by that 07, and I shouldn't have been, but thank you for explaining that, Dream Cartographer. Yeah, so we are just, oh yeah, we are talking about these cars. Cars. Alright, so that's something. Now we'll just go down, because this is the technology template. This is the thing about it. I usually don't do the technology template, so that's good. We're doing a new template. And hopefully I can submit this to the special category, even though it's not really going to, I doubt if this is going to be successful at all, because it's very generic, and you know, but it doesn't hurt to submit, and then what? It just might work, it might not, I don't know. All right. Yes, that's another good question. Dream Cartographer says, what did someone name his car? Well, guess what? Someone, when they told them it was just a car, and it was called Computerized Alert Relay, and they said it was a personality, and they said it was, you know, a female presenting personality. They were like, what do you want to name it? What do you want to name her? And he's just like, I'll just keep calling her Car. He did not name it. He just kept his called Car. A lot of other agents named theirs, but he did not name his. He just left her name Car, so that's why she's called Car. Even though car is the technology, cars is the technology. He just named his car. I mean, he just kept his named car and didn't change it. So that's a fun fact for you. Thanks for asking. He could have named her Kara. Yes, that would be nice. Kara sounds like a cool name. But still it tracks. Yes, of course. He really doesn't usually like to get even attached to stuff, but since car is technically just like a car, I guess he just called it car. But he doesn't like pets and stuff like that. Spoilers again. Some of you guys know why. Some of you guys do. But yeah, he didn't want to name it. He just left the name as it was. Nothing he owns can have an actual name either. That does make sense too. He doesn't have a name. He's called someone, so why would he name a car something? It's just a car because it's a car, and he's someone because he's someone. So that makes total sense. Okay, let's see if that's enough to submit it, I believe. Ah, that's a long sidebar. I don't like how it appears in the sidebar. They explode in the thieves' faces? Well, it depends. So, it may not necessarily be the actual car being destroyed, but it's more like the technology erases itself. It might wipe itself or it might blow up the car. But either way, it's the technology that they do not want the bad guys to be able to duplicate. So that AI in there is patented to Will-O-Wisp, and they do not want anybody else to be able to have that technology. It may seem like a regular voice assistant, like some other companies already have, but there's something unique to the Will-O-Wisp's car systems that they do not want anybody to get a hold of that technology or duplicate it for fears of, you know, it doing damage. So they are either going to physically explode or internally wipe their technology so that there will be no trace of it. I wonder how... Where would I put... What happened? Okay. When I do this, I'm trying to figure out where everything will appear. Maybe I just have to keep writing in this section. If I go down to these prompts, I'm just gonna do this to see what happens. Will this all appear in the sidebar? Because I do not want the sidebar to be too long. Alright, let's reload and see. Oh, nope. Okay, so utility, manufacturing, and social impact all appear in the body, but discovery appears in the sidebar. I'm not... Oh yeah, and inventors does too. I'm not going to do that one. Or discovery, because I don't like when the sidebar is longer than the you know, this body. So yes, so we can work on utility, manufacturing, and social impact. I don't know about social impact as much, but I know at least that's over here. Alright, so what can I say about, since you were saying about the self-destruct, how about I clip this and put it in manufacturing instead? No, that has to stay there. Kalena TDD is here. I am new. Can you please give me a quick, like, 1 to 2 sentence summary of what you're working on, what the stream is about? Well, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is Wordy Girl, and I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for being a first-time chatter. I am just writing right now, but I do so many other things. Right now I am working on something called Secret Agent Someone, which is my current work in progress. Let me see. Handsome co-host is in the chat to help you out as well. There is a link to it, so you can go to the world and see about the guy that I'm working on. It's basically a world of secret agents and stuff like that. There's audio clips, there's stories, and everything else. There's even games. basically right now we're working on WorldEmber, which is from a World Anvil. And WorldEmber is basically a challenge where you have to write 10,000 words of world building within the month of December. Kind of like NaNoWriMo, you have to write 50,000 words of a novel within November. World Anvil has this in December, which is called WorldEmber. So I'm almost there. We are about 15,000 words away from hitting the goal. I'm currently working on this technology called CARS, which is Computerized Alert Relay Systems. Also, just about me in general, I am just a fun streamer who just streams lots of random stuff. A lot of times it's writing, but sometimes I play games, sometimes I do all kinds of stuff. And guess what? You can actually control what I do on the stream by looking in the bottom of the chat. You see those little wisp icons? You can earn those by just tuning into the stream, by following me, by subscribing, by chatting, and by rating with me when I end my stream. And you can actually redeem so many different cool perks in there and not have to spend your money at all. So like right now, if you are tired of me doing this word writing or whatever, you can redeem hijack stream. And right now we're doing super fun party streams, so all of the stuff is very cheap. You can hijack the stream, make me do art, you can make me do a word sprint, you can make me play a random game, you can do all kinds of different things like that. Also, for the holidays, I have even presents and stuff that I can open. If you redeem in the chat, you can just take a look all around. And if you're wondering about one of the things in the chat, I mean in the shop or whatever, and you don't know what it is, please just ask and I will gladly explain what will happen when you buy that item. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of chill. It's a lot of chat. If you guys want to talk about anything, feel free to keep on talking, and I am so glad that you stopped by. Hopefully that explained, and yeah, it was more than 1 to 2 sentences. But yeah, if you're still confused, feel free to ask any more questions, and don't think you're interrupting me or anything at all. In fact, that's one of the fun things about my stream. You can interrupt me a lot on purpose. That's part of the fun. So yeah, I'm close to my WorldEmber goal, and that's what I'm working on right now. And if you would like to let me know what you guys are working on, feel free to do that. It is Christmas Eve for me. I know it might be Christmas Eve for some of you, depending on what time zone you're in. If you want to tell me about your New Year's plans, New Year's Eve plans, whatever you're working on this year, what you're thankful for happened this year, and what you're hoping for next year, whatever you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in that chat there. And also you can redeem a New Year's goals. And I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I'm not making promises, but if you would like to see me do something in the new year, you can redeem with the wisps, and then I will try to work towards it. But make sure that it's something, you know, at least remotely positive. And I will see what I can do about that. But yeah, that's basically me, and that's basically the stream right now. So I thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate you asking about the stream. Well, like I said, if any of you guys have any questions or anything, or if the music's too loud, the music's too low, anything like that, feel free to always put it in the chat. That is something that I appreciate very much. Let us see. Vito Zito says, I don't have any plans for today and New Year's Day. However, I still hope to release the main project late January or early February at its earliest. Yes, that's the new project you're talking about with the suits, the card suits. That sounds very interesting. Let's start working on this here. Utilities. Yes, still thinking how chapter 2 of my supposed Snowpiercer story go, and for the first act, part 1 of the card suit thing. Yes, lots of projects to work on I can relate to, and it's like, which one do I want to work on? Which one should I do? And yeah, both of them sound very interesting, so whichever one you choose to work on, yeah, feel free to share them. Like I said, one time I wrote a chapter 1 of a story, left it on the site for like 2 years later. Somebody said, hey, are you gonna make chapter 2? I'm like, I forgot about this. So it's totally fine to do something and then stop, but yeah, I'm trying to work on one project to completion. It is kind of challenging, but it's good to skip around. That's why I like short stories, so I can skip around. Kalina, hopefully I'm saying it right. If I'm not, please let me know. I think it's Kalena, says, I've been spending the past few days doing a lot of self-reflection and figuring out which direction I need to take 2023 in. It hasn't been the best year for you. Sorry to hear that. Been hoping to turn around this next year with small, meaningful changes spread out for sustainability rather than large, drastic day one changes. Exactly. I totally get that as well. So yes, sending you all the prayers, loves, and hugs, because I know this year has been very challenging for a lot of people. Yeah, and I pray that your 2023 gets better for you. And like I said, if you want to chat or anything, feel free to reach out separately as well. But yeah, I do think that small, meaningful changes are way better than just, I'm going to do this cold turkey. And then on the first day you do it. And then on the second day you're like, you know what, this is too hard. And you don't do it. Like, that is not meaningful at all. But making little, subtle changes that actually have a long-lasting impact, that is a nice approach. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to do a New Year's resolutions either, because I don't like to make too many promises like that, and I also don't like to try something and then it just goes downhill. Then I feel worse, because it's like, oh man, I didn't stick with it. But if it's a little, you know, tiny change that's actually very meaningful, much success with that. God bless, and much success with that plan of yours. Yeah, because yeah, that sounds very cool. And yeah, I do pray that your year is better with those small, meaningful changes. Josiah Stores has redeemed randomness. Okay, randomness. How about this? I have no idea why these are just sitting here. I have a box of Crayola crayons sitting on my desk. So that is very random. I really don't even know why these are here. I don't even know if I even used this box. I don't think so. Why are they sitting here? What was I doing? Probably just sat them down for no reason. Ugh. Okay, here they are. All the crayons! I think this is, yep, these are 16 of them. So that's very interesting. And they're all nice, neat, and not used. Now these crayons, that's something that I used to smell them and think they smelled weirdly good and weird. Like, it's the kind of smell where you're like, this smells a little weird, but I kind of like it anyway. Just fresh crayons. It's funny. So thank you so much to Josiah Source for redeeming randomness. Hopefully that was random enough for you. It was very random for me. Selena. Okay, that makes more sense. I was saying Kalena. So sorry about that. Wake up 5 days exercise sessions each week. Work your way up to 5 days of exercise sessions each week. Building your channel and community, getting a first draft done. Release one of my 8 writing projects. Yes, you have a lot. I have so many writing projects as well. Let's see. Start a 3-year Bible read through. Amen. Read it in a year, mid 2019. Oh, you read it in a year already. 2019, 2020. That was too much reading per day for proper reflection. So you're spreading it out more with dedicated note-taking goals so you can absorb and retain the essence of the passages easier. Yes, that sounds so great. So yeah, I can totally relate with all those writing projects. I have way too many writing projects. And I would just like I advise a lot of people. If you really just want to get the writing out there, I suggest that you just do short stories, because sometimes when you don't eat a crayon, says Josisaurus. I wasn't. I was just sniffing them only. Yeah, don't eat crayons. Anyways, yes. So when you know, do short stories, you can just put out a little piece of the work and let somebody read it. And that will help you to feel better about it not being so daunting. Because, like me, I have so much, and it's like there's like 12 and 13, 14, 15 different novels I could write. But when I go to write a full novel, it's so daunting. So I just take a story from the novel and just take a little section that has a beginning, middle, and end, and I just make it, and I just put it somewhere, like put it on a writing forum or like some kind of community. And yeah, that's just how I do. Now, some people don't like that. Some people say, you know what, I need to make a full novel first before I can share with anybody. That's understandable, but I just want to suggest, if you want to try a short story, and you might not think you have a short story, but if you have a novel, you have a short story, because you can just take a little scene from the novel, anywhere in the novel, just make sure it has a beginning, middle, and end, and you can just put it somewhere. That's just my suggestion to you. But much success with the goal of actually making a first draft of a full novel. That is very challenging, and yeah, I do understand that. The Bible read-through thing is awesome as well. That it's great that you're doing a plan like that so that you can actually absorb reading and taking notes each day. Yeah, I read through it as well, but like I said, it's something that you have to read more than one time, or like reflect on daily, you know, different scriptures and stuff like that. If you just read it and then you just throw it in the corner, like, it's not a book that you know, just read and you're done. And there's so much to discover. Every single time you read it, there's something new. So I do pretty much success with that Bible read-through plan. And if you need a partner or something for it, feel free to reach out to me as well. Yeah. Also, you could think about maybe hearing it, like an audio one. I think that a lot of times hearing somebody read it to me is sometimes beneficial. But also reading it myself is also beneficial. So you can mix up different mediums and stuff like that as well. Vito Zito says, currently working on a little side project my friend and I started last night because we got bored. Might post some previews here later. Cool. Yes, side projects that are born of boredom is it's very fun. It's fun to realize, like, especially like after you've gotten deep into the project, you're like, you know what? This started because we were bored, and it's just so cool. But yeah, feel free to share them if you'd like, but I personally am not going to be streaming for much longer because I do have to go to work. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, but I'm still on for a couple of minutes, but I'm just letting you know that by the time you get the previews, I might not be able to read them because I do have to work soon. But yeah, feel free to share them if I'm still around. Selena says, I can't listen to audiobooks. I zone out too easily if it's auditory. And I read too fast visually to read what's being spoken by the audiobook. Yeah, that makes sense. Not everybody can do audio. Yes, I know. Not everybody can do audio. But it's good you know yourself and you know that, yeah, no, I can't do that. But yeah. Reading it yourself is good, and like even if you read it out loud when you're like scrolling with your finger scrolling it and then you're just saying it out loud, might help you to like retain it more as well. Or you could just read it silently. If you're a person who reads silently, that's good too. And it's great to know yourself and know how you learn and know how you read and what you're comfortable with, so that you can, you know, make that plan accordingly, so that you know, you will be able to absorb the information best. Also, yes, about expanding your community. Yes, I'm not sure. What do you do? Feel free to share a link in the chat. And actually, when you drop into my chat, I already followed you. So if you are a Twitch streamer, I followed you. Hopefully I can drop into your stream sometime. If you don't stream, that's okay. Feel free to put a link to, you know, if you have a website, a blog, or somewhere you want people to follow you, feel free to put a link there. And I love to support other communities and, you know, follow everybody. If you can't do it right now, it's okay. I'm just going to put my follow link in the chat. And yes, Handsome Co-host has posted it. If you want to go to my website and follow me anywhere, I will follow you back. So feel free to go there so that I can see, you know, where you are and follow you if you can't post the link to wherever you are. But yeah, much success with the Bible reading and with expanding your community and with working on your writing projects. It sounds like you already have a lot of cool things planned, and I pray the best of success with those. Yep, Beto, yeah, if I'm not here when you get the samples ready, it's fine. I also do plan to stream again tomorrow at the same bat time, same bat channel, 7 a.m. Eastern time, and then that will be probably the last stream of the 2022, unless I do an evening stream that day, and that would just be a surprise bonus stream.
Obligatory associate.
Oh, thank you so much to Selena for following the channel. Yeah, so also, if I do stream at night, it will be a surprise, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to try to get my January schedule out soon so that you guys can know when I'm streaming in the new year. But for now, that's the last scheduled stream is tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time. Selena says, I have variety stream games, but I took an unintentional hiatus between February and December. You did stream about a week before Christmas. You also like to start streaming novel planning. That's cool. Yes, but a hiatus is okay, especially if, you know, if you need it, if stuff is happening in your life, it's okay. But yeah, I'm still following you now. So when you go live, I hope that I will be able to join at least one of your streams. I'm a quite busy person as well. So if I can't make it, you know, I'll try to, you know, at least check in on a VOD or something like that. But yeah, much success with this Twitch streaming. But even if you're not able to stream that much, don't worry, it's okay. Feel free to follow me wherever you are on social media if you are. And then, you know, I will try to follow you back. If you're not on social media, don't worry, you can still whisper me on Twitch here. So feel free to do that as well. So yeah, that would sound very interesting and fun. Random games. I did a game month, September gaming, and I also do variety streaming. So we'll just try to finish this up. Ugh, cannot type. I'm gonna spell check because I feel like I spelled a lot of stuff wrong. Maybe I didn't. Yep, I did. Okay. The problem with editing on this screen is that you can't see when you spell stuff wrong. But the good thing is they recently, kind of recently, I think it was this year, added the spell check feature so that you can quickly do this and then turn it back onto the coding side. Alright, let's reload this and see how it lines up. Alright, nice. Then we just need social impact. What is the social impact of these vehicles? Vito says, "Welp, I made the previews document really fast." Okay, great. Feel free to share it if you'd like. We'll reload this and see what happens. Alright, this is almost good. So it's almost lined up. What we can do is we'll have to add pictures. Yeah, add art, add, you know, more stuff. But for now, I think that's pretty good. Because I do have to go to work soon. We will reload my page and see how many words I need for WorldEmber now. Wow, I almost just need 1,000 words. So that car article was almost 1,000 words. How about we just go back into it and try to write 100 more words. Here's the link if anyone wants to check it out, says Vito. Alright, I will see it. Let's, Alright, I will show it then. I just wanted to preview it really quickly. So this is main project with friends. 3 digital horror videos. Interesting. Wow, these screenshots are very interesting. Delta Obby, current side project out of boredom. Is this like on Roblox? Is this Minecraft? I think it's Roblox, not Minecraft. Very interesting already. This looks so cool. Chapter 2, the passenger of the icebreaker. Of course. And then this, the card queens. Oh, that's cool. Wow, and there's even an upside down heart and Okay, this is really interesting. I like how this is. The document will be deleted when the stream ends. Okay, when the next stream ends. Okay, well, much success with that project. It looks really cool. Great job, says Dream Cartographer. Do I have a GoodReads profile? Are you asking me? I probably do. I probably don't go on there that much. I should find out, and I should link it on that social media thing that I put. I believe I do. Let me see. Probably. Well, I could. They're letting me sign in with my Amazon. So I don't know if I made one before or not. Oh, I did. I have notifications from last year. Okay. I will go to my profile. I honestly never go on here. But yet I have favorite books. This is very weird. Okay, it says I joined in December 2020. Okay, so maybe it was just a weird thing I did for something. Something may have needed me to have a GoodReads profile, and I probably just made one, and I have no profile picture even. But here's the link if you want to go check it out. I'll probably, now that you've said something about it, do better and upload a picture. Let me upload a profile picture now. And yeah. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that link. I'm going to yeah, I'm going to change that link because the link will not be accurate anymore because I just changed the link on purpose. So hopefully it's better now. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to it. Hopefully this one works. Yeah, that's my next project. I'm going to have to, oh, it probably will still work. The link will probably still work. Yep, it still works. But I just made myself a shortcut link as well. So, there we go. That's that. I have one for tracking my TBR. Cool. So, yeah, feel free to, I mean, I don't know, can you friend people on GoodReads? I have no idea. You can probably follow people. Yeah, so thanks for reminding me of that. I'm gonna try to link it on my social media hub place that I make. You can do both or either. You can friend people and you can follow people. Great. So feel free to reach out and friend me. I will friend you back. Okay. So thanks, guys. That was pretty cool. We did a lot here. And then tomorrow, all we'll need to do is like 1,000 words. If I don't do some in the meantime, you know, I might do some offline. Because I need to get WorldEmber good. Yeah, and I don't know, we don't have a lot of art. We might have to, I wanted to do art stream and stuff like that. I probably cannot. What I'm probably going to have to do is just on Sunday before the WorldEmber ends, be doing a lot of stuff like rushing at the end of it, or just not caring, because guess what, we don't have to burn ourselves out. We did a lot. We did good. So yeah, thank you guys again for joining me for the stream. Thank you to all of you guys who are first-time viewers and chatters. I appreciate you guys. Much love. God bless and much success with all of your projects. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I appreciate all the chatting and everything. Soon I will, we're about to go, so I'm gonna see who I can raid. Who can I raid? Well, I don't think I've, oh, nah, not them. Okay. Well, I do see, who is it? RPG Dinosaur Bob is streaming.
Now that's the shakaroni.
Oh, I don't know if it played that for you guys. I'm trying to preview and it showed me an ad for RPG Dinosaur Bob's channel. Well, it's okay. We will probably raid RPG Dinosaur Bob. I'm going to show my end card, but thank you guys so much for being awesome. I appreciate all of you. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. God bless, much success. Happy New Year's Eve. If I don't see you guys, have a blessed and wonderful remainder of 2022. And I pray you have a beautiful, blessed new year. Thank you to everybody. Thanks for the stream, says Dream Cartographer. Thank you for showing up. And yes, Happy New Year. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I will try to do the things that I said I was going to try to do. So yeah, if I don't see you guys again before the new year, have a blessed and happy new year. But I do plan to stream tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, 7 a.m. Eastern time. We are going to raid RPG Dinosaur Bob, so stick around if you would like some wisps and to say hello to Bob. But in the meantime, thank you so much. Have a blessed one, and God bless, and happy new year to each and every one of you guys. Love you so much. Much love. Alrighty. Bye.